Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, it's Saturday morning, the Saturday morning show. Yeah, it's not a catch up, it's not an easy talk. Oh, there are some problems with the easy talk. Uploaded it and it got deleted. Had to re-upload it, and yeah. Some people got to see it, maybe who probably wouldn't have seen it live, pre-recorded this morning. But anyway, we are here now. We are live on this wonderful channel of ours. I've got 3 segmented live news coming right back at you on Cannon Fodder TV. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Got to tell, I feel tired, although I think I know what it is. I had like a late night. Like I said before, the bump, the Easy Talk got deleted, the live show on the app that I was using, so I had to. Thank goodness I had like a live version, so I had to, overlay, upload it, then edit it, then upload it again on the channel. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'll make sure that it's a premiere, which means pre-recorded, but the live chat is interactive. So on my way to shopping this morning, I was thinking, okay, yeah, all right, okay, yeah, guys. Oh, lovely, jubbly, yeah. There's a wonderful Easy Talk with Sharifa, the First Lady of Cannon Fodder TV, and Arsenal Alex making his debut on the Easy Talk, not on the channel, because he's been on the channel before, and I've been on his channel as well. But what you guys can do right now, after all that faffing about, you can subscribe. Really? Yes, you can. How? Just press the button where it says subscribe. That's all you've got to do. And lend me your ear for about 45 minutes. Lend me your ear for 45 minutes. Better still, you can become a member. But I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm not talking about that now. I hope maybe one of my moderators will be talking about that, but not me. Anyway, guys, the first bit of news, I'll tell you what, oh my goodness, Edu is just getting it from all sides, isn't he? God, dairy me. Arsenal chief Edu hits back at transfer criticism with "it doesn't make sense" jib. Arsenal's Edu has defended Arsenal's summer transfer business as he outlined the strategy put in place at the Emirates amid criticism regarding the types of players Arsenal have signed. Much has been made of the club's summer transfer activity as Arsenal sits bottom of the Premier League. Shall I repeat that again? No, I won't. The Gunners, spent over £160 million, but much of the investment has been made with long-term view in mind. That has done little to arrest the poor form we'll be quite to see in Arsenal lose 3 consecutive matches without scoring a single goal. Yeah, it's also the worst start to a season since the 1950s, and actually it's 67 years. And poor recruitment has been largely to blame. Actually, that's one facet of the problem at Arsenal. The likes of Ben White, Aaron Ramsdale, and Martin Odegaard were all brought in for considerable fees. Questions have been asked as to whether Arsenal need to sign players capable of making an immediate impact. However, Edu has responded to such claims. In his own words, he says, again, we need a foundation. We need players to play. And then we need players to cover the first 11, he told Sky Sports. Now, let's put into context, for example, in the midfield, you have Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey. So for me and for Mikel Arteta, it doesn't make sense to sign another player to be on top of them if they are the ones that are going to be playing. That's why we chose Albert Sambi Lokonga to help. And listen, I understand what he's trying to say to a certain extent. It's like you're piling on experienced players who are going to want to have first team action, but surely you need to create an atmosphere of competition. It can't be all fine and dandy at Arsenal. Players thinking that, I'm going to be a sure start come game time. I know I'm going to be playing. You need competition. You need competition in every single position. So that part, Edu, it doesn't ring true to me. you know, and as well with Granit Xhaka, you know what you're going to get, or actually what you're not going to get from Granit Xhaka. Again, I don't want to be seen like I'm picking on him, but I'm not picking on him, but I'm highlighting him because of various reasons: the behaviour, the performance, and he actually wanted to leave Arsenal. Remember, he said, you know, "As Roma's a nice place. Arsenal, no, you know what you need to do." And only for him to be clutched away from Roma for Maureen, Jose Mourinho, comes back to Arsenal, not a true leader, and he gets red carded. But you can already see the kind of relationship both Granit Xhaka and Arteta has. Got red carded, walks off. The manager doesn't look in the opposite direction, doesn't lambast him. Actually, I've never seen a manager actually have a go at a player get red carded. But most of the times, the manager will not maintain any kind of eye, you know, contact with the player as he's walking off. But Mikel Arteta didn't do that. He's walking off, and he pats Granit Xhaka on the backside. That's again, you know my thoughts about that. But going back to the main point here, the first segment there, Edu trying to, you know, explain what he did, why he did it. Anyway, the second segment. Good. Arsenal women agreed personal terms with a two-time World Cup winner and former Manchester United forward Tobin Heath. Yes, USA forward Tobin Heath is available for a free transfer, having left Manchester United earlier this summer. Also, get the Women's Super League campaign underway against champions Chelsea again at the Emirates Stadium on Sunday, live on Sky Sports. Yes, Heath has spent one season at United, scoring 4 goals as they finished 1 point below the Gunners. Hey, in the Women's Super League, the 33-year-old was an integral part of the USA's World Cup success, both in 2015 and 2019, and has scored 31 goals and provided 41 assists across 177 senior national appearances. So welcome, Tobin Heath, to the Arsenal. To the Arsenal. Dum, dum, to the Arsenal. Yeah, I made it up myself. Yeah, that's right. To the Arsenal. It was 1-0 to the Arsenal. But I said, welcome to the Arsenal. Welcome to the Arsenal. It's too early in the morning for me, man. I'm just dog tired, man. But anyway, we've got onwards and upwards. And the last bit, again, you know, we're not giving Edu any kind of chances here. Edu tried. Well, he should have tried harder. The Athletic have reported that Arsenal technical director Edu personally tried to sign the Tottenham-bound player Lautaro Martinez. Now, according to the Athletic, Arsenal tried to sign Martinez from Inter Milan in the summer transfer window. It was the Gunners' technical director who spearheaded the club's interest in the 24-year-old, described by his Argentinian teammate Lionel Messi as spectacular, impressive, and complete in Mundo Deportivo in May of 2020. The Times reported in August that Tottenham had actually agreed a fee of around £60 million for the former Racing Club star. However, Inter eventually decided not to sell the striker. Yeah, because what happened? Well, Lukaku has gone to Chelsea, hasn't he? So, Edu, you should have tried harder. You should have tried harder. That's what I've got to say. You should have tried harder. Alrighty, so that has been it. Inside 10 minutes. Inside 10 minutes to see how I can knock this out of the park inside 45 minutes. 4. Yeah, so we're going to take a break. I need a break, man. I need to sleep. But on a Saturday, up early, doing the shopping, come back, preparing my notes for the morning show. And I've got another project, another Zoom calling to be on straight after this one here. And then it continues on and on and on to the break of dawn. But anyway, people, I'm not here to moan and complain. No, I'm not here to do that. What I am going to say is, guys, before we go to the break, make sure you guys subscribe to Cannon 40 TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive almost the latest news on Cannon 40 TV. So let's go into a break. When we come back, we'll go into the live chat and we'll see who has joined us on this morning show over here on Cannon Fodder TV. People say, what do you mean, Alex? I mean, what do I mean? Anyway, let's go into the live chat. They're in now of the short break. I've got Colin Young, who kind of gave us a run for our money last night on the Easy Talk, dominating the live chat. Colin, hope you're well. Leon Cordo says, good morning to you as well, my friend. And someone I recognise here, the person who inspired Canon 40 TV. Colin, much Arsenal says, morning, Alex, and I hope you're well. Yeah, I saw your comment in regards to what we spoke about last night on the East Talk about Arsenal and Wenger saying Arsenal are, good position, good situation. I'm thinking, no, we're not. Arsenal Wenger, have you been watching another club that plays in red and white? Arsenal languish at the bottom of the Premier League, Arsenal Wenger. The worst start in 67 years, Arsene Wenger. We're not in a good situation. Come on. But anyway, Colin, good to see you in the live chat. Yeah, well, strange. Really, really strange. How dare anyone criticize Edu spending way too much on a second string? This is not the Arsenal I grew up on. I know, Colin. I know. It's a different beast. None of the current squad players plays responsibly on the pitch. No one shows a body language of a ruthless winner. None of them. Absolutely none of them. Now, are you saying that to me, Badada, or to Leon Cordo? What do you mean? I think maybe you're not responding to me. What you talking about? All right, okay. Good morning, Alex. I think you're not responding to me. You're responding to Leon Cordo or Cordo. Disgraceful sending off players, awful resigning of players. That should have been sold. Letting go players like Emi Martinez and Willock, they should have kept. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yes, woulda, coulda, shoulda, man. I think you guys can hear me okay, can't you? You can hear me okay. Jet skin while Buendia goes to Villa. I saw there's a screenshot of him like doing the Sky Sports interview. The guy looks a little bit stressed. Of course, it's a stressful job, man. Even more so when you're not doing your job properly. Edu. Edu. Never brought in Basuma. Yeah. My days. What do you want me to do, people? I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it. It's done and dusted, isn't it? Although the Turkish transfer window is still open, so there is a possibility for us to offload certain players. We could probably offload Granit Xhaka to Besiktas rather than El Neni. I'm just saying. We did a poll yesterday. Was it yesterday? Actually, it was just a day ago. And it was in regards to Mohamed El Neni. I haven't done one over the last 24 hours. And Mohamed El Neni, as we know, he's been linked. Well, Besiktas apparently came in for him, but I don't think the deal was going to get done. So out of 1,200, so 1,200 votes, again, you guys are absolutely crazy. Yeah. The options were either I can't decide what to do with Mohamed El Neni, keep him or sell him. So again, out of 1,200 votes, the can't decides are now risen to 5%. Keep Mohamed El Neni is 20%, and sell Mohamed El Neni is 76%. That's just 1%. No, it's not. It's 4% up from yesterday. You guys don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what are you doing? What are you doing, people? Mohamed El Neni, got to keep him. Every other sold ex-Arsenal player is now mocking Arsenal on social media, mocking Arsenal, yeah, including our former number 10. I'm tired of the marshmallow world we live in. When criticism of performances are warranted, it should be heard. It should be. And that's the point I was trying to make last night on the Easy Talk. But yeah, everyone is entitled to their opinion, but yeah, I'm not, I just don't fall for it, Colin. I'm not for, I'm in my mid-50s. I've seen a lot of stuff, related to Arsenal and just life in general. But yeah, don't try and pull the wool over my eyes, Arsene Wenger. And remember, you're held in still quite high esteem. So with the negativity, come with some positive, but don't try and make it out to something that it's not. Arsenal are not in a good situation. We're not in a good situation, Arsene Wenger. After 3 games, 0 point, no goals, 9 goals against. Come on, Arsene Wenger. You should know better than that. You don't have to protect anyone now. You're not an Arsenal employee anymore. So stop, reverting to default. You're not here to act like a buffer or, you know what I mean? Don't try and protect Arsenal. We don't need protecting. What we're doing is people to come out and actually call it like it is. Anyway. Monty's in the house. Says, well, go on, Alex, in the Canal 42 family. Yes, I'm good, brother. Hope you are keeping well. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here, people. Dominas Sani says, keep him a good backup in the midfield unless we are trigger happy to offload. Well, trigger happy. He is probably one of the main midfielders who's trigger happy. He's willing to take a shot outside. Well outside the penalty area. Yeah, the scorer of disgusting goals. Keep him. Keep him. Just get to see that, El Neni is underrated. Saliba and Guendouzi are running it, Marseille. Yeah, Ballard is playing with his national team. Yeah. So I think he's 21, 22. Ballard. Yeah, man. Our scouting, recruiting, and recognition team, Edu, is horrid. Is horrible. Absolutely horrible. And then he must stay because we're still waiting for Party to arrive from Madrid. Is he not here? Monty, is he not here? Shaka is League One player. Well, I'll tell you what, in regards to Shaka, Shaka is a continental type player. He should not be playing in the Premier League. But Edu and Arteta will not be told, innit? They won't be told. They're still, yeah, Shaka, you can do it, man. You can do it. You can do it. You're all right, man. You got red carded. Oh, I feel so sorry for you, Granit Xhaka. Mikel Arteta, sort yourself out, man. Sort yourself out. A lot of players, as we know, don't have the right mentality. And again, it's not only happened under Mikel Arteta's watch, it's happened for the longest time. So the gradual change in the mentality, the kind of players that we've been bringing in, it's just been absolutely abject. Absolutely wrong. And the question last night with Alex saying, oh, well, Alex, you would have taken a job at Arsenal. No, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have. We saw what happened to Thierry Henry at Monaco. Yeah, he's no. A little bit too proud, you know what I mean? The arrogance. No. Learn your trade from the lower leagues and then work your way up. Don't come in right at the top. Well, not right at the top because we're like 4th or maybe 5th biggest club in the country now. But no, I think it's arrogance of him to think that he can come to Arsenal and it's going to be all cool and dandy. It's going to be easy and nice and squeezy. No. So I wouldn't have taken a job. Not even for £6 million a year. Perhaps that is Wenger's way to mock Arsenal fans. It could be. But the point I'm trying to make is that you look at the fan base who have never seen Arsenal play. They'll probably remember the last season or two of Arsene Wenger. So they have him in a high esteem. All the things that he did for Arsenal. But I get that. But you've got to choose your words very, very carefully. Don't make Arsenal out to be something that we are clearly not. We're not. The only loan we should have made would be a record for Arteta as well. The only manager sent out on loan. Yeah, you can't loan out your manager, Colin. Can you do that? Oh, my goodness. I support Wenger. We have lost on obvious 2 games, except the first game. It's your opinion. It's your opinion, of course. Shaka should be sent to Mars, just around the corner then. Just around the corner. Yeah, continental like any other continent. Shaq is as useful as a square wheel. We have better squads showing up. Street football, yeah, yeah. And then he is a testy, a testy target because he's is serviceable as a player goes, but that is not the Arsenal level, nor the promised performance for leaving Hive. No, it's not. But I wouldn't be looking to offload anytime soon. No, no, no. When we do beef up the squad, even I'm not even thinking about sending him. He's a good squad player, but he has shown his limitations, but he's shown what he's capable of doing. For me, he has been the best partner for Thomas Partey. And I'm serious. El Neni he's our insurance policy. He gives he gave Thomas Partey license to roam. They're go on, Thomas. I'll, because you can't do it, I'll do it for you. I'll do all the clearing up because you're not going to clear up. And that's what El Neni brings for us, apart from scoring goals as well. He can score goals. So I wouldn't be looking to sell El Neni anytime soon. I'm not even talking about his age because age is just a number. But no, keep Mohamed El Neni, man. Keep Mohamed El Neni. The thing is, he's consistent. He gives 110%. You never see him in the press doing the wrong things. You see him in the press doing the right things. Running in his big old yard. Yeah, and I think he went back to where he said the place where it all started for him. I didn't actually watch the whole video there, but so you never see him in the press doing the wrong things, which maybe he's for a lot of the media and the fan base. He's overrated or yeah. I don't have no qualms with keeping a player like that. You're Arsenal. I want you to run your guts out for Arsenal. Show me some passion. Smash those. And then it should be 10th choice as a backup in midfield. Why? Why? I disagree. Amanda Frimpong, good morning to you. Let go and start League One because we're not doing anything in the Premier League. Dear. And then it's constantly. No, he's not consistently poor. No, he's not. And the thing is, he doesn't get much game time anyway. He scored more goals than Granit Xhaka, more goals than Thomas Partey, and he didn't play consistently. He didn't play consistently, but yet he scored more goals than those aforementioned midfielders. So, no, disagree. I agree to a point on Enoni. My point is that he should not be the case. Should not be the case when. I know. But then you've got Edu saying, but we're trying to build a foundation. You can't buy experienced players in those positions when you've already got Thomas Partey and Xhaka. Well, Xhaka shouldn't have been at the club anyway. Thomas Partey out injured anyway. So you want competition in those places anyway, don't you? Don't think, no. How can we buy more experienced players in the midfield when we've got these players? You need competition. You need competition in those places, right? So, and you also got to think about injuries, suspensions. Unless you know what, I'm not thinking, Granit Xhaka is going to be out. He's suspended, isn't he? And of course, he's got COVID as well. That's no joke. That is no joke. But yeah, no. Why are you accepting mediocrity by considering O'Neill to be a good backup? Because the stats don't lie. The stats don't lie. How many goals did Thomas Partey score last season? Exactly. Scored 0 goals. How many times did El Neni get injured last season? 0. The stats don't lie. They don't lie. Scoring more goals in less appearances, hasn't been injured, will run his guts out, and that's what we lack. We don't see players now running their guts out. Elneny gives you that. Scoring goals, defending, always doing the right thing, running your guts out. I'm not accepting mediocrity. That is incorrect. He scored more than yeah. He scored more than Partey, yeah, and Xhaka, and played half the games. Not even half. Not even half, Monty. Maybe a quarter. Maybe a quarter. They played. And does anyone even remember the games versus Man United last season when he ran the midfield? I remember that. I still got the vision in my mind. Literally run over the halfway line to close down the player, and nobody else did that. So why don't you guys? Why can't you just recognize that? How come you can't recognize that? It's strange for me. Really, really strange for me. The midfielder that scored the most goals is off our team for 20. Yeah, but the thing is, you look at the goals that he scored at Newcastle. If that's the midfielder that I think you're talking about, Colin. He scored 7 goals in 7 consecutive games. He would not have had those stats if he played for Arsenal. He wouldn't. Because we know Arteta likes to chop and change and can't keep the same 11. Why are you comparing Elneny and Xhaka with Xhaka? Is Xhaka the bench we have at Arsenal to compare? Ayer? Oh, you mean Ayer? You mean yesterday? I don't understand what you mean. Well, if we're going to say Xhaka is the benchmark that we have to measure all the midfielders by, that is not a good benchmark, is it? And oh yeah, how many times has Mohamed Elneny been sent off? The minimum we require from a player, whether they're in a defense, midfield, or striker, has to be a type of player like Mohamed Elneny. The mentality, the person who's going to run over the pitch, all over the pitch. But yeah, is Xhaka the benchmark we have at Arsenal? He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. Some people just like players because they are more well known. All the glitters is not gold. Party. Because Xhaka is the first name on the first the first 11 team sheet, so he has to be compared to. Yeah, and also as well, you think about, we're all thinking, you know what? Finally, Granit Xhaka is leaving. Is going to Roma to join Maureen, and the vision that came into my mind was you've got Edu and Arteta on the beach or on their jet skis thinking, well, what's the fan base getting upset about? Because we never said we wanted to sell Granit Xhaka. He's integral to the squad. He's integral to the first team. And so if you're saying you want a player like Granit Xhaka, who's very limited, okay, he can pass the ball. But if you look at the stats will tell you that he's been maybe the top player in passing the ball, not progressing the ball forward, side to side and backwards. I'm sorry, Cordo. I'm sorry, but the stats, you cannot debate the stats. Big up, bro, Jamaica. Yes, in the building. What's happening, Christopher? You okay, man? Yeah. In a different system for an effective coach is where Willock and other players have succeeded. I won't say the rest. Okay. Don't say the rest, Colin. Whenever he plays one half of the game very well, then fades the other half, and you give 100%. I doubt his match fitness otherwise is one of our good midfielders. He doesn't even get to play a full game. these days. Doesn't get chosen consistently, and when he does get chosen, it's to come off the bench as a sub. So you look at that player, limited game time. For me, the best partner for Thomas Partey, and he scored goals. How can you guys debate that? He scored more goals than Xhaka and Thomas Partey put together. Come on. We have players, we have talent, we could compete. That's my point. We have something inhibiting that. Somebody that never earned this job. Colin, because you wasn't in the Easy Talk live chat last night, would you have taken the job? If Arsenal offered you £6 million a year to manage Arsenal, would you have taken the job? We are supposed to pick players on performance, not how big of a player they are or how well known. But Arteta is clueless, so he probably just chooses his favourite players, not his best. That is a cocktail for disaster. Well, we've seen it over the last 2 seasons, haven't we? 42 different 11s in 43 games, 18 months into his tenureship. Oh my goodness. Is that the stats? I didn't realise they were as bad as that. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Oh my days! I didn't realise it was as bad as that. Sorry, I'm just trying to. What are you trying to do, Alex? Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Yeah. Wow, wow, Colin, great stat. My goodness. Let me go back to it again. 42 different 11s in 43 league games in 18 months into his. I tell you what, Elneny's probably played less than 5% of those games. I think maybe he probably had more starts during our run into the Europa League. Games. Not many in the Premier League. Not many in the Premier League. This club needs to raise its standards. Except not. Well, listen, I understand that. That is one point I do agree with you. You know, raise its standards. I hold Arsenal to a very high standard. Yeah, but if you can't meet the minimum requirements, and I'll say Mohamed Ali is the minimum that we should be looking at, then sell the players. But if you are the kind of person who thinks that a Granit Xhaka is our benchmark, then we're in trouble. We are in serious trouble. And Colin, are you going to say as well before we finish this one? Oh, but do you know Antonio Conte needs a job? I know. But he's not of that mindset because he demands so much from his players, and he also demands so much from the club. So I know I'm not sure if Arsenal Alex is watching now, and that's why we were trying to say last night that even if you sack Arteta, it's gone so far that the club have allowed him to spend the money in the transfer window. A new manager coming in, can you see Arsenal giving the new manager money to beef up and buy the players that he wants? That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Voices Goodness here. Thank you for your time and interaction. Thank you very much. I'd do it on the on the free. I wouldn't, man. I wouldn't. And I do believe just about anyone would do better at this point. This guy is too conceited to learn, too stubborn to believe he's not rethinking and inventing football. And you know what? You can see the kind of mannerisms, not mannerisms, because even Pep kind of weird tactics, but he's done it. Pep has done it. He came at the lower leagues and he built himself up. Whereas Xhaka is trying to do something instantly. that just cannot be done instantly. Oops. You said it. Okay. Hey, Static's in the house. How you feeling, my brother? I hope you're feeling a lot better. A lot of people have been asking about you. That 55 mil for Ben White is something that will never sit right with me. The same way I'm still gobsmacked. We are still paying that 70 million plus for Pepe. Yeah. Yeah. That's the this club deserves a guide and a ship. God. As I just watched Eddie's interview, he needs to resign immediately. He's a fraud. I probably do need to see because I've only seen parts of the transcript. That's why I highlighted him as the starting segment on the morning show. Yeah, Edu, man. Oof. 10 likes, smash those likes, people. I can't even remember Arsenal getting backed with 150 million. Yeah, I think this is the most. I think this is the most that we've spent in a transfer window, Monty. I think this is the most. Oh, my days. Headaches. Oh, wait. People have? Oh, okay. Well, I'm all better now. I've been super busy with work this week, but my health is completely fine. Okay, yeah. People have been asking. People have been asking, about you. I know Pap's not here, from what I can see, but other people have been saying, where's the other moderator? I said, well, yeah, Static is, yeah. But yeah, of course, people have been asking about you, man. Of course. That's 55 million will likely go to 70 million on a very accomplishable incentive for White as well. Monty, worth it? Nah, not for me. Not for me. Not on any given day. Sorry. Sorry. Nah. Uh, I saw a bit of the interview and I had to turn it off. The guy is lying through his teeth. So I need to see the interview myself then, because again, I've seen bits of the transcript, but I guess, yeah, when you're hearing it from the horse's mouth, yeah, you can't beat that, can you? So I'll probably need to see the interview. All right. Sorry, people. Just checking something very, very quickly. Okay, because like I said, it's gonna be a short one. I've got another podcast, and I've got to be on a Zoom call in a short time. So I think what I'll do, let's review the news of today from Canon 4 TV's perspective. And like I said, Eddie, man, dearie me. Yeah. Yeah, Edu hits back at transfer criticism with it doesn't make sense. Yeah, much has been made of the club's summer transfer activity as Arsenal sits the bottom of the Premier League. Arsenal spent over £150 million. Much of it was invested, has been made with a long-term view in mind. Let's go right down to his quote. On Sky Sports, questions have been asked as to whether Arsenal needed to sign players capable of making an immediate impact. But Edu has responded to such claims. Again, we need a foundation. We need players to play, and then we need players to cover the first 11, he told Sky Sports. Now, let's put it into context. For example, in the midfield, you have Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey. So for me and for Mikel Arteta, it doesn't make sense to sign another player to be on top of them if they are the ones that are going to be playing. That's why we chose Albert Sambi Lokonga to help them. I said, nah, it doesn't. That what you do need, you need competition. You need competition in those places, and you've got to think about the season is a long season. Think about injuries, Thomas Partey. Think about players getting, suspended. Granit Xhaka. You need competition in those places. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And the second topic we spoke about was Tobin Heath. Yes, welcome to Arsenal. A USA forward, Tobin Heath, is available on a free transfer, having left Manchester United earlier in the summer. Heath spent one season at United, scoring 4 goals as they finished 1 point below the Gunners in the Women's Super League. The 33-year-old was an integral part of the USA's World Cup success in 2015 and 19, respectively, and has scored 31 goals, provided 41 assists across 177 senior national appearances. So welcome to the Arsenal, Tobin Heath. And again, Edu doesn't get no passes here, man. Doesn't get no free passes here. Edu tried. Athletic have reported that Arsenal technical director Edu personally tried to sign Tottenham Hotspur target Lautaro Martinez. Now, according to the Athletic, Arsenal wanted to sign Martinez from Inter Milan in the summer transfer window. The Gunners' technical director, who spearheaded the club's interest in the 24-year-old, described by his Argentinian international teammate Lionel Messi as spectacular, impressive, and complete. Yeah, the Times reported in August that Tottenham had actually agreed a fee of £60 million for the former Racing Club star. However, Inter eventually decided not to sell the striker. Edu, you should have tried harder, mate. Should have tried harder. Didn't try hard enough. Didn't try hard enough. Go to the last check just for the last one before I wrap up this one. Oops. Monty says, massive shout out to our 14,600 subscribers and followers on all other platforms. Without you, there could never ever be a Cannon Fodder TV. And I've got to say, there was like a lull. Was it a lull? Like a gap where people have not been making any donations, and then we had like 2 in 2 consecutive days from Alan. I've spoken to Alan personally. I said, no, thank you for the super chat donation. But you too can make a super chat donation if you would like to. Further on from that, you can become a member on Cannon Fodder TV. You can enjoy all the content that I've been putting back on the channel. So there are 2 levels for the members to have an invested interest for Cannon Fodder TV. Bronze Cannon and Silver Cannon. We're still working on the Gold Cannon. We're way off from that. But if you wanted to check out and see all the the sneak peek on Cannon Fodder, you see how I set up, see all the bloopers. You also see the tour that I did with my brother at the Emirates. Yeah, a lot of content there. So the link is in the description box. Very, very easy. Rather than trying to faff about and look for the button which says join, which should be next to the word subscribe, look in the description box. Click the link and become a member if you wanted to support your friendly local podcaster. Yeah, there you go. Right, a few more before we wrap up this one. Alex, do you know these song lyrics? War, never been so much fun. Your channel name? No, really? War. Are you the group War? War, never been so much fun. What's your name? No, I don't remember, man. I don't recognize the lyrics, man. I don't recognize the lyrics. No, I don't recognize the lyrics, man. What are you trying to do to me, man? Don't recognize the lyrics. I'm just tired, actually. Just have to sell a Deadwood first. Bring strong players. Saliba. Vedish. It's funny. Monty and myself have been saying this throughout the whole of the summer. Forget about bringing players in. Sell the players. And this shows how inept Edu and Arteta and to a certain extent Vinay Venkesham is. You don't leave it until the last week or the last day of the transfer window. You know the players who wanted to leave last season. Aizen Metanals, Hector Bellerin, to name a few. Why are you thinking and getting it done at the last minute? Get it done before then. It shows their inexperience and their ineptness. But you're right. We've been saying for the longest time. First things first, get rid of the players we know that Arsenal needs to get rid of. Don't leave it until the last day or the last hours of the transfer window. Forward planning, backward planning. Terrible planning. Think about not being last in the Premier League. That should motivate you, innit? I also believe that Edu tried to sign Ronaldo and Messi and Pele and everybody else. Yeah. Good, good, kind God. We have people blaming the fan base. The club brought out more new kits than it had players and spent more cash than nearly any other club. That's an expensive 18th place, a very, very 18th place. And we're playing back in the Premier League once the international break is over. Norwich, whoever's watching now, don't think that this is going to be a cakewalk for Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal to get their first points, their first goals. They might get their first goals against Norwich, but it's not going to be easy. It won't be easy. Norwich have also beefed up their squad. They've also spent money in the transfer window. So it's not going to be easy. Don't ask me for a prediction. Good morning, Alex. At the end of the day, let's see what happens. Excuses are one thing, but the reality is what we are living with. Yeah? Oops. As I love the background, I miss Hybrid so much. Yeah, brother, man. Yeah, don't get me started, man. Never mind. I'll tell you another time. No, tell me now, man, before I wrap it up, man. James says, hello, everyone. Before you end the show, do you think Elneny and Kolasinac will go to different clubs in Turkey? The Turkish transfer window ends on Monday night. I think the 8th. No, it closes on Wednesday, September the 8th, which is a Wednesday, next week Wednesday. I think most likely. I think Kolasinac does want to leave. Anyway, Mohammed doesn't want to leave, but if a club wants to sell you, there's literally nothing you can do. So I think most likely it's probably, I'd say 75% possible that both these players will go to Turkey to play in the leagues over there. Reality is way more profound than excuses or reasons. And today, the reality is that we are 20th position with no goals scored. Let that sink in. Yeah. Oops. What is it all about spending every now and then? Only intellectually lazy incentive, bereft manager craves such, with over squad size of over 30 players. Gosh, yeah, again, I always give the analogy about, you're on a ship, the ship is full of cargo, and yet you're putting more cargo in. You can see the boat is sinking, but what do? You put more cargo on the boat. What's going to happen to the boat eventually? The boat is going to sink. The squad of 30 plus members, you've got to offload the cargo. Get rid of the players, not pile on more players. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Wednesday night, hurry up. There's one heck of a party coming when Shaka finally goes. That one thing I know is factual. But I thought, yeah, transfer window, I was thinking, oh, finally, he's going to be going. And then I heard, oh, there's a stumbling block. Both clubs have come to a head. I was thinking, oh no. And only to find that actually Arteta and Edu always wanted to keep Granit Xhaka. I was thinking, oh my goodness. Hold off on the party, people. Hold off on the party. There's no party. That's how email you the information about the song. All right, okay, cool. I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. I had a late one just trying to edit and upload the East Talk again because it got deleted last night. Thank you for a great segment. Yeah, we're going to end it now anyway. Yes. Great show. Thank you for that, people. Yes. On the set, I managed to do 50 odd minutes anyway. 50 odd minutes more than I thought I was going to do. But anyway, people, thank you for joining me. There is no show tomorrow. I will be back. Is there no show? There's no show. No, there's no show. There's no show tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be back on a Monday morning. Leading up to now, I'll be going back to my placement on Wednesday. So next week, Monday and Tuesday will be the last morning shows until I go back to my regular job. But I'll be doing the afternoon shows if you're interested. Afternoon shows. And yeah, Monday morning and Monday evening with James Rowe and the original Godfather. Yeah, they'll be back in the house to give their thoughts on the recent happenings or lack of happenings at Arsenal. So thank you for that, people. Before I go, I have to declare something. I want to say to everyone, thank you for watching. It's been like 60, I think now we've peaked now at 62 watching now on Canon Foyer TV. I do want to be consistent in regards to the message about investments, passive income. Again, I know this message is not going to be for everyone because not everyone is interested in making any kind of investments. Not everyone's thinking about securing their short, medium, long-term future financial security. So I understand that. So this message would only fall on a small percentage or a small population of people who have been looking and waiting for an opportunity. If you are that person who's thinking, yeah, I want an opportunity, I want to earn some money, I want to invest, I want to earn some passive income. If you are that person, I am talking to you. Send me an email, Arsenal Republic 1, and we can talk to you about the process of seriously getting passive income, extra money that will give you, more security in your advancing years. Okay, so if you are that person, I'm only talking to you, nobody else. Okay, because not everyone, again, has their mind open. Remember, an umbrella only works when it's open. Your mind has to be open to opportunities and possibilities. So if your mind's closed, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who are serious and have their minds open. Yeah, so if you are that person, again, for the last time, send me an email and we'll talk to you about the whole process, okay? So we are finished. We are finished. We're done and dusted. I will see you on Monday morning. I'll give myself another break. I do feel tired, man. I feel really, really tired. God damn me. And that is it. That is it. Yes, on a Saturday morning, Edu. Oh my goodness. No, you don't get a freebie on here, man. There's no freebies here. No freebies. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you're doing. Be kind to each other. And until then, I shall see you on Monday. And you have been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I have learned from the life I live that there are opportunities all around us if we will only just look and listen. With opportunities comes risk and rejection, yes, but imagine looking back and saying, I did that, rather than waiting until it was too late. If you want passive income and a sense of personal freedom, act now. This is not for everyone. Not everyone is looking. If you are that person, contact us now. ArsenalRepublic1@gmail.com.